Step number 1, brine turkey. Yes, we're mixing in chicken bouillon. The brine is brine.
Recording?
Yes, I'm recording. He's mixing it. Probably gonna do about 20 gallons of this to,
Serious?
yeah. Well, I mean, I put in like 3 cups of bouillon.
You're trying to attack around the noodles.
It totally is.
Step 2?
Step number 2, after we're done making our brine, we clean off all of our poultry and stick it in the brine for a minimum of 3 hours. Usually you want to do it at least overnight. Ugh. And the duck. Now, if you don't have a fridge big enough for this, usually you can take a large bag of ice and throw it in here. It kind of hinders the brining process, but you know, it's worth it if you want to eat your food tomorrow.
Special guest appearance?
Special guest appearance! Michael McLaughlin!
Is that it for step 2?
That's it for step 2.
Go.
Okay, step number 3. We're going to debone the turkey. It's actually really easy. But I'm not going to make it look easy, because that would be too much fun. Make sure to pull out all the extra crap on the inside. Just throw it back in your brine bucket. And cut along the bone until you get the entire rib cage out. I believe this is...
Go ahead.
Yeah. Step number 4. Come over here, you're going to need to see this. You've got your chicken, or sorry, your turkey rib cage exposed. You may need to cut through these right here, the wings, attachments on the joints, and then you just rip the whole thing right out. Yeah, that's a good crunch.
That's a beautiful noise.
Yes, it is.
Should have sampled that.
You need to use your bear strength for this. Toss that. Just rip the whole rib cage right out.
It's beautiful. It's like poetry.
It is like poetry.
You got it. Come on.
I got it. Oh no, there's dinner right there. Oh, beautiful. You can throw this back in your brine if you want to.
Use it as a cup.
Yes, as a cup. If you're going to use it for stock, which I probably will. And then you repeat with the other birds.
Don't wash your hands.
Yeah, I'm going to wash my hands.
Go.
Okay, so what we have left here is an empty cavity. Obviously, you can see there's no more chest cavity. And you don't need to do anything else to this. So, just a side note. Then you rinse and repeat. What's step? Step number 5? Yes. Okay, step number 5. You're deboning the duck. And in order to debone the duck, you actually have to take all the bones out of it. Because it's getting wrapped inside this when you...
That means legs and wings and...
Yep,
all
legs and wings and everything. So you just take a nice slice along the joints and then start ripping bones out like this. It's great. Get all the way through the leg here. You can start to see the bone pop through. Come on. Come on, little ducky. You know you like it. Good ducky. Anyway, so yeah, you gotta take all the bones out.
The duck, you said, is like the most difficult one to do?
Yeah, the duck is the most difficult by far.
Which is what?
Because unlike the turkey and the chicken, on the duck, everything is really a lot greasier. And as you can see, like on this bone right here, the whole muscle is attached to it. On the duck and the turkey and the chicken, it's not really that hard. You just cut a tendon and the whole muscle comes right off. I guess you could say these guys are a little more gamey. Sometimes when they're being a bitch, they deserve to just be cracked. It's really easy. Just to make a small cut and then
my money, Scrooge.
rip them in half, basically. Monster. Yeah. But this is the whole part we don't need right here. It's got just a spinal cord.
It's like a giant duck steak.
It's basically going to be a giant jelly duck steak. Yeah, this right here, completely useless. Obviously not that leg, but we're going to cut around that. And come on. Nice and rubbery. This whole piece right out here. Just rip it right off. There's more for the brain pot. Anyway, yeah, so that's how you get the spinal cord out. Steak, what you want to do is check, make sure you got all the bones out. We got a little chunk right there. And voila, you have your duck patty of goodness. Okay, so let's get started with the chicken. Okay, so now that we got our chicken completely deboned, we get our skin flap like this. Take it, place all the meat in it. Various pieces of leg and stuff. You're going to take your skin and you wrap it back up to where it's a nice, sexy little meat packet like that. And tomorrow we will season and bake.
We'll just cover that with foil or something?
No, you gotta put a truss on it.
Truss. Did
Yeah.
we get a truss?
Well, we didn't get a truss. We're using shish kebabs as our truss. It works the same.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.